Good day, everyone. Our lesson today is 4.3, which is talking about simplifying expression or simplified algebraic expression. As we take before, what is the algebraic expression? It consists of numbers and symbols. So if I have an algebraic expression and I want to combine it or simplify it, so combine here is the same as simplify. Okay, how? If I have a problem like what we have here, as you see in the example, negative 2c plus 3c minus 5 minus 4c plus 7. Listen well. Actually, to combine this expression, I have to collect like terms together. What is the meaning of like terms? Like terms here like negative 2c, 3c, negative 4c are like terms. Why? Because they have the same variable, which is c, okay? And take care about the sign. We take the sign with us, so negative 2c, negative 4c, not 4c only, okay? Positive 3c, and so on. As you see here, I put dash over the terms of c, and the other terms, which is numbers only without letters, I will put zigzag, okay? In the zigzag form, I mean here, we have to collect numbers together, 7 and 5 and negative 5, and I have to collect c, 4c, 3c, negative 4c, 3c, negative 2c together. So I have two terms now. I have to collect each two terms together. Before of all, I have to collect c's with each others. So I will use commutative property. Commutative property here, this property is talking about changing or flip number terms. So first, instead of second, so I collect c's together. How? I exchange 5 here with negative 5 with negative 4c, so I collect c's together. Okay? So I have c's, negative 2c, plus 3c, minus 4c together. So I collect like terms. Then I have what? I have negative 5 plus 7 together. I will put each group in a bracket, as you see here, then calculate each bracket separately. So to calculate this bracket, I have to make negative 2 minus 4 plus 3. All these coefficients belongs to C. So I have to calculate it now. Plus, what about calculating negative 5 plus 7 here? Negative 5 plus 7 equal, who remembers the sign rule? The sign rule is very important. And don't make a difference between the rule of multiplication and rule of addition. Rule of addition here, both there are different signs. Yes, negative 5 plus 7. Sign of big and subtract. Very good. So sign of big is positive, so it will be positive. Okay? And subtract 7 minus 5 equal 2, so it's plus 2. Now I need to calculate the numbers, the coefficient of C. So negative 2 minus 6 minus 4 plus 3. Let's take negative 2 minus 4. Similar sign as you see here. Negative, negative. Don't say negative, negative, positive, because it's wrong. It's not multiplication, it's addition. So in case of addition, we make what? Similar sign, put the sign and add. So it's negative 2 plus 4, 6. So it's negative 6 plus 3. Now I have different sign. Sign of big and subtract, so it will be negative 6 minus 3, 3c plus 2, and this is the last answer. This is the last, as you see here, after we finish the expression, it will be negative 3c plus 2. That's it. Okay? Okay. As an implication of this, we will solve the right one. The right one is simplify the expression. I will ask you in the exam like the same way, by this way. Simplify the following expression. So, negative 6, negative 6 minus 6f plus 7 minus 3f minus 9. Let's collect like terms together. Like term, negative 3f, negative 6f, then, and the other terms, we'll put zigzag, negative 6, 7, plus 7, minus 9 together. So I have 2 terms together and 3 terms together. Let's make commutative property to collect f's together. Okay, the f's here will be negative 3f and negative 6f. Okay, and the numbers are negative 6, the zigzag, plus 7 minus 9. Let's combine them, okay, and calculate each group. This is the first group, this is the second group, okay. First group about f's, negative 6f minus 9. So I can write it in this form, by the way, negative 6 minus 3, sorry, minus 3. They are the coefficient of f. When we calculate it, similar sign, both the sign and add, so it's negative 9f. So the last answer will be negative 9f as you see here. What about the numbers? Minus 6, don't forget the sign. The sign belongs to 6, okay? Negative 6 plus 7 minus 9. So it's negative 6 plus 7 minus 9. Negative 6 plus 7, sign of big and subtract, so it will be positive. Positive 7 and subtract, 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 minus 9, sign of big and subtract, so the bigger here is 9, so it's negative 1. 9 minus 1 equals 8, so it's negative 8 as you see here. So we solve the problem. Now what we did here is simplify. It's called what? Simplify. Okay? Okay. This is if I have whole numbers. Sometimes you can find problem with fractions or decimal number. So let's take some example in the other page. As you see here, this example is included or contains fractions and decimal number, okay? Doesn't mean anything. We can add them or you will see now what we will do, okay? Okay. As the example here, negative 3 plus 1 over x, so negative 3 dash 1 over x zigzag for x, plus negative 4.5, it's a number, so dash, negative 1 over 5x, it's what? It's a symbol, so zigzag, anything zigzag, dash, circle, anything. Just make a label for it to collect them together, to easily collect them together. Okay, let's make what? The commutative property to put x's together and number together. After I make the commutative property, we reach to this form, 1 over 3x minus 1 over 5x plus, open bracket, negative 3 plus minus 4.5, okay? After we will calculate each bracket. The first bracket about x, it will be like in this form, 1 over 3 minus 1 over 5, all are coefficient of x, okay? Okay. How to make this subtraction? Actually, we have to make this make denominators common denominator for both. So I will multiply by 3 here, and by 3 here, by 5 here, by 5 here. It will be 5 over 15 minus 3 over 15, which is equal, what's the 15? 5 minus 3 is 2. And the variable of this number is x. So it's 2 over 15x, as you see here in the example. 2 over 15x. What about the other numbers? Okay, negative 3 plus negative 4.5. The both are negative. As you see here, both are negative. So both the sign and add. We will put negative, yes. Add 3 plus 4.5, it will be 7.5, and that's it. Okay? So it's easy to calculate or combine like terms to simplify the expression, okay? Again, as you see here, I already solved the problems for you, so you can see the solving and of try it one, try it and solve it, and let me know the steps how to reach to this last form, okay? So the last form of A is this number, and the last form of B. Try it by yourself, please, okay? What about combining like terms with two variables? If I have more than one variable, not only x, it may be x and y and z, a and b, any two variable, okay? Let's see, what should we do if I found example like this? Example number 3 is talking about 4a minus 5b minus 6 plus 2b minus 3a. Okay, I will make dash for a, for the letter, so a for a, what else? Negative 3a, this is the first group, okay? Second group, it will be negative 5b, okay, plus 2b, the same. And the last number is negative 6 is alone. It has no like terms for the 6, the numbers, okay? I have only 2 like terms for A and 2 like terms for B. I will collect them together. As you see here, I collect them 3A minus, 4A minus 3A plus, open bracket, okay? Always do plus, because you will put bracket. Then put the sign inside the bracket. So inside the bracket, I will put negative 5b, okay, plus 2b, and negative 6 at the end, because it's separated now, no like term like negative 6, okay? So let's calculate, collect the 3 groups. So first one is 4 minus 3 is 1, 1a. Actually, as you know, I don't have to write 1 here. I can write it as a, okay? A is the same meaning, have the same meaning as 1a, but we don't write the 1 for the coefficient of any variable. Minus, y minus, because negative 5 plus 2, negative, sign of big and subtract, so negative 5 minus 2, 3, so it's negative 3b. Yes, it's right. Then minus 6 at the end, and that's it. We solved the problem, okay? So the last answer, as you see, a minus 3b minus 6. I didn't write 1 beside a. As I told you, any variable alone, separated alone like a, x, y, always we have 1 here, but we don't have to write it. But we know it's 1, the coefficient is 1. Okay? For the right one, I already solved it. Please solve it and compare your answer with me, as you see here. Okay? Okay. That's it for this lesson. Please solve the exercise about this lesson and let me know if you face any problem. Okay, that's it for this lesson. Thank you. See you next lesson, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.